In a post-pandemic world, entertainment venues and stadiums are going to rely heavily on compliant, contactless, frictionless technology for the safety of their patrons. COVID has been financially devastating for large entertainment venues, and they're set to face recurring issues as they move cautiously towards reopening. Smarter owners and holding companies of these venues will be trying to reassure governments, as well as the public, that they're taking every step to provide as safe an experience as possible at their events. To achieve this consumer trust, they'll need to take a long, hard look at how they can deliver seamless, contactless experiences and be fully transparent about how their biometric data is securely stored once in the system. The good news is NEC already has world-class technological solutions that can create safe, sanitized touchpoints for venues and stadiums. We have a great example in one of our clients, a large Western Sydney registered club. We've worked with them to develop a visitor management solution, including a contactless kiosk, which uses facial recognition scanning to allow entry for members and registered guests, and redirects patrons to staff when they're not correctly signed in, making it a better customer experience overall. To comply with new COVID-safe rules, the system has since been enhanced and upgraded to take patrons' phone numbers for contact tracing in case of an outbreak. The next step will be to replace the facial recognition cameras with thermal imaging cameras to incorporate temperature mapping, which identifies potentially infected patrons and triggers appropriate actions from staff. It also includes self-sanitizing screen cleaning, ensuring people are kept safe. That can be expanded to meet future government-mandated traceability requirements by asking patrons to enter their details within the kiosk. Using a combination of wayfinding technology, biometrics, Wi-Fi beacons, and internal CCTV, patrons within these large venues can be monitored for correct distancing behaviour, and individuals of interest can be identified. Outside of safety, these kinds of solutions have enormous benefits. By signing up patrons for free Wi-Fi access, a venue's Wi-Fi beacons can provide advanced analytics on their movements. Being able to count people in clubs and see where they're eating and shopping is a boon for targeted marketing. In a stadium where the emphasis is moving to membership experience, it's all about VIP's ease of access to the stadium and other facilities in membership areas, and being able to pay with facial recognition at the bar and restaurants. But it requires clubs and venues to get the right opt-ins in place and address privacy issues. To achieve this, owners need to focus on showing benefits to consumers, efficiency and frictionless movement, getting them where they need to go quicker. Ultimately, the way forward for large entertainment venues and stadiums is completely contactless entry. We're talking about contactless ticketing and payment in stadiums, visitor management systems, and watch engines that keep VIPs happy, monitor crowds and identify club visitors who aren't correctly registered, and temperature checking for players, staff, performers, and more. At this point, touch is minimized, the point where large crowds feel safer for everyone. Seamless biometrics in conjunction with AI and secure data management will enable frictionless experiences across the full spectrum of entertainment. Not only will the public be safer, but large crowds will be able to move freely and more quickly than before. Best of all, NEC already have the people and technology to manage the entire process, from initial concept all the way through to installation, testing, monitoring, and ongoing analysis of performance. We've assembled a complete toolkit to help open large entertainment centres and stadiums, from digital displays to NEC ID and kiosks. At the same time, meeting ongoing government compliance and safety requirements, creating more efficiencies, cost savings, and revenue growth. All part of our overarching goal to combine humanity with technology and orchestrate a brighter world.